All right, we should be up and running. Good morning, everyone. I started a little bit earlier than I had posted in the Discord, but I was kind of messing with some stuff, and I figured, well, I'm here, I'm ready, I might as well just get everything started. This isn't it's not like we're playing a game or anything today anyway, so it's not like it's super important, that everybody arrives on time. But good morning, everyone. Welcome. Jake, I see you there floating away today. I see you. And head pats for you, cutie. Thank you so much for the 5 gift memberships already. Starting the day off real strong. If you got a gift membership and you're here, make sure to give some head pats to floating away today. Zookeeper, welcome. Did I miss anybody else? I know there was a couple people that showed up right at the beginning. Baytran, I see you there. Welcome, cuties. Goofy, welcome to the stream. Oh, goodness. I've got a bunch of stuff that I want to go over. I'm not feeling the best today, but I wanted to show up. I wanted to kind of just at least be here, tell y'all what's going on. It's just a chatting live stream today, so I figured we'll go over the things that I need to go over. We'll chit chat a little bit. I'll give you some insight into some of the stuff that I've been working on the past week, and then I'm planning to go back to bed. I am absolutely 100% wiped out, and I don't want to overdo it any more than I already have, because I still have 2 more live streams this weekend that I want to do. So I really don't want to overdo it today too much. I can't wait for the Tamagotchi life, living the dream. Please don't push yourself too hard. I know. I'm getting better. That's actually part of what I want to explain today. The stuff that I've been doing in the background, why I changed the live streaming schedule, what the final schedule is going to end up looking like. I've got a lot of things to discuss, but I figured we'll wait 10 more minutes, because I said I'd start the stream in 10 minutes. So this is kind of just the warm-up round. Make sure that the microphone works properly. My model is not glitching out, because it was kind of glitchy. The music in the background is not too loud, stuff like that. Just ones and zeros. Welcome, cutie. So good to see you. We had a great time on Dungeons and Dragons yesterday. Oh my goodness. Do you know how hard I passed out after that game? I was exhausted. Dark Raven, my brother, welcome. Good to see you, cutie. Rain, I want to say hi. Hi, you cutie. Good to see you. But before I get into all the stuff that I've been doing, how's everyone been doing? How's everybody's week been? Have you all been doing good? Did you accomplish anything? Did you get lots of rest? I'm not cutie, I'm a burb. But burbs are cute. My friend, my brother, you have now put us into a conundrum. Greedo, welcome! Hiya, cutie. It's good to see ya. I got A's on all my tests. That is head pat worthy. Head pats in the chat for you. Because the only thing more important than Rain's live streams is getting straight A's in school. Alright, I'm slightly joking there. But school is important. I'm really glad you're doing well. Keep applying yourself. I know you apologize all the time, because you're oh, I'm so sorry, I had to study, or I had to go blah 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 and do this scholastic event and miss your life. Miss my live stream. Miss it. Go do that. That's way more important. That's why I keep the VODs up. When I see comments like that, specifically, that's why I'm okay, I'll keep the VOD up, and maybe I'll make a video, so that for the folks like you that do have those really important scholastic events, right? You can always just come back to the channel later and watch it. Yeah, and give me feedback like that too. Like if you're like, hey, I missed this VOD. It's kind of long. Can you maybe would you consider doing this for a video? If you let me know, I mean, I won't do it for every single live stream, right? But if I think oh yeah, there's some good content here, I'll turn it into a video. Just let me know what you want to see. It's a two-way street. Crazy Krita, welcome. Happy Good Friday. I know it's a holiday weekend for those who celebrate. For everybody else, it's candy weekend. I think. Wait, is that true? Wait, I could be wrong. I don't know. I don't know anything about holidays. Pats for my mom, Rose? Oh, absolutely. Head pats for Dark Raven's mom. She is very deserving of head pats. She's a good bird mom. I've seen her cook too. That woman can cook. That woman knows how to cook. She is a lady that will keep you fed. I hope everyone has had a good Friday. A good Friday. Oh, goodness. I'm going to be tripping up on that one for a while. I'm good. Getting a semi... I'm sorry, Wibble. I'm going to... the way that it reads is you're getting adjusted to your meds and been going on walks. That is amazing. I have been trying to get out a little bit more too. So the past... Well, when I can, the weather isn't really tolerable for this, but I've been trying to get out into plazas and other stuff like that recently and just get fresh air. Just get fresh air. Even if I'm just literally just sitting in my wheelchair outside of a coffee shop, just going out into the real world and existing for a few hours. Baytran, welcome! Sorry I completely butchered your message. I'm barely functional this morning. I had a gross week. Stinky. Oh no. Oh no, I'm so sorry to hear that. I was just about to ask people to guess how late the stream would start. Crazy Krita. Listen, I didn't manage to scuff it this time, I hope. Well, at least in a way I haven't realized yet. Don't look at the descriptions of my videos because I scuffed that. I don't know if anybody noticed, but apparently if you put 3 dashes next to things in the YouTube description, it's a strike through. I didn't know that. So now I thought I was making fun brackets and now they're all strike through. It's I can never win. Actually, my name is Baytran now. Wait, wasn't it always Baytran? And I was just calling you wrong, for ever. Hi, Thomas. Welcome to the stream. I was going for a walk this morning, but I spent most of it asleep instead. God, I really wish I could do that. I have been having the worst, time with that recently because I was complaining to Anna recently. And I'm just you know what I really need to do? When I wake up in the middle of the night or 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, I really just need to go back to bed. So that happened this morning and I really tried. I really tried for half an hour to go back to sleep. I can't do it. I can't. I don't know why. I had everything off, everything. I even turned off my nightlight just to be in the still of darkness. And I still couldn't get back to sleep. I've got a PS2 and I've been playing Destroy All Humans. I have not... 1, I don't think I ever played that game. And 2, it's been forever since I've played a PS2 game. The last PS2 game I think I played was Def Jam Fight for New York. Which was a fighting game with a bunch of rappers in it. It was kind of unhinged, but it was also not a bad fighting game either. You could make your own character and decorate them with jewelry and shit. It was It was kind of cool. Looks like I'm missing out. Yo, Baytrain, you got barbecue and you're... Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. You better hook me up. I'm a hungry girl over here. I've been working hard all week. I know I haven't gotten into, like, what I've been doing. But, you know, hey. Oh, I had a pulled pork sandwich. So I put some barbecue on it. Like, barbecue sauce on it. And, like, that was really good, right? But, like, the barbecue sauce on the pulled pork sandwich was, like, a little too sweet. And I was like... I know this is going to be like a stereotypical thing I'm about to say, right? But it's like, I was really craving pickles and I was like, I wonder if this would work. So I just like went into the fridge, grabbed like a shitload of pickles and put it on the top of this pulled pork sandwich. And holy shit, the culinary experience between just the barbecue sauce, the pickles, and the pulled pork, it was phenomenal. It was like... one of the best homemade sandwiches I've made recently. I honestly, if you never tried it and you love pickles and you love pulled pork sandwiches, cold pickles on a pulled pork sandwich with sweet barbecue sauce. It's amazing. I'm Texan, so I know how to barbecue. Well, I'm not Texan. I'm from New England. I'm pale white as a ghost and basically can hide in the snow. I pretend to know how to barbecue. I can cook a decent burger. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend I know how to like barbecue a rack of like a baby back set of ribs, you know? I had KFC last night in Australia. Our KFCs use local non-deep freeze chicken and it's amazing. It sounds amazing. So there's a local chicken place in our city, and they're a Korean deep fried chicken place, and they obviously they use all local stuff too, and they do it properly, and holy crap, it is so much better than like Popeyes or KFC or anything else in the area. It is literally the best fried chicken. It is so amazing. It is perfectly cooked every single time. And what's kind of unusual about that place is you could just order the whole chicken and they'll just deep fry like all the various different parts of the chicken for you. And it's like, yeah, I like that. Give me the whole damn chicken. Pickles equals trans girl's best snack. I mean, I know. That's why I was like, this is going to be a little stereotypical. I love pickles. What's ironic about that is I used to hate them. Gombic, welcome to the stream, cutie. I used to hate pickles. I did. I really wish I was like still in touch with some of the people I used to know, right? Because like, God, if they heard me say that I just enjoyed that sandwich with pickles, they would look at me like I had 5 heads because of how much I used to hate pickles. I wouldn't get anywhere near them. I hated the smell of it. Now I'm like, oh God, pickles, yum. Yum. Can I have more? Can I have extra pickles, please? Hiya, sorry I'm late. You're never late. You're exactly on time. Welcome to the stream, cutie. Chicken legs are so popular in this area. I love a good drumstick. Like, drumsticks are like my favorite. The wings with like the little bony part, like, you know what I mean? With like the double bones in it, are not exactly my favorite because it's like extra work, but they're okay. They're not bad. I don't know what portion you call that. Like, because you got the drumstick, but what is that? Is that like the arm, the thigh? Like, what do you even call that part of the chicken? The wing? I don't know. I don't know my chicken parts very well. I just eat them. You know what kind of chicken I know? Tendy. Pickles smell vinegar. It was the vinegar smell from before, Gombic, if you're asking like what turned me off from it. And I don't know why, but now that smell isn't offensive to me anymore. But I think it was like the salty vinegar smell that like threw me off of it. Rain, brace yourself. You're going to become a drunken sailor in the rain, SMP. Oh, I'm looking forward to tomorrow. Actually, that's why I was like, I really need to get some extra rest today. So we're not going to overdo it on today's live stream. Nikki, welcome to the stream. I see you there, cutie. Yeah. Meow. I don't know how to do the merp. I'm going to call it merp. What do you do? Do you just go... Grrr? No, that's more like... I don't even know what the hell that sound was. What did I even do? How do you do that sound? I just say merp? I know that's not right. Everybody's going to be making fun of me now. That's alright. It's better than when I used to say naya. Naya. That was bad. That was shameful. I'm pretty sure it would just be purring, but merp is funny and cute. I know, but I don't know how to pronounce that word. How do you even say that? Nya. Nya. Now I know how to do nya, right? But like, I'm not even kidding. I was doing ya. Naja is German. I was going to make a joke about the OSHA violation videos not being safe for work. That is actually an amazing joke. I love it. Like, if you're going to make a not safe for work joke, a OSHA compliance joke is the best pairing for it, in my opinion. You were like, Naya. I know, it was sad. It was tragic. Okay, all right. Let me get into like the now that it's 9 o'clock, like the people, like I'm supposed to be live streaming at this point, right? So welcome everybody. Let me kind of just go over a couple of things that are going on so that we can kind of get all of that out of the way. Then we're gonna like get back to Goofy chatting, and then I'm gonna wrap it up, and we're gonna have a weekend full of like fun live streams. But let me like kind of just start off by saying I've made one minor change to the live stream schedule. Now, I know a couple of weeks ago when we made the initial adjustment to all of this, you were all like, oh, 2 times a week is fine. That works. Everything's good to go there. I don't fully agree. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add one more live stream to the schedule going forward. So I actually have a full content schedule planned out from now on. And I just want to go over it one more time because I think people are still a little confused, but I just, you know, like, unfortunately, like, I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I repeat myself way too often, but like, you know, I still get a lot of questions from people about like, what's going on? What are we doing? When do I live stream? Like, when are videos coming out, right? So let me just go over it one more time. On this channel, every Monday, there will be a video coming out going forward. It is going to be some kind of gaming video or some kind of fun video of some type. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, every week will be a YouTube short that comes out. And then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I am live streaming. On Friday, I stream in the mornings, which is like right about now. On Saturday, I'm going to be streaming early afternoon around 1 p.m. So like just after lunch. And then on Sunday, I'll be streaming in the evening. That is going to cover absolutely everybody's time zones as reasonably as I can. And I've also staggered the streams enough so I can get as much rest time as possible in between all of them so they don't just all pile up into the weekend all on top of each other. But that is my plan going forward. So just to like reiterate one more time very briefly, Monday is a video. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, YouTube short. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we are doing live streams. One will be in the morning, one will be in the afternoon, one will be in the evening. Everybody should have an opportunity to enjoy some sort of content of mine if they want 7 days a week at pretty much any time that they are available. As long as you're available for one of those streams, either in a morning, afternoon or evening capacity, you will like be able to participate at least once a week. That was the goal. I think I've gotten there. Rain, just letting you know, I have both your kit and Maid's kit ready for over a week-long adventure. I'm really excited. So as far as the streams are concerned, that's a really good segue, Demozan. So as far as the streams are concerned, this is how I'm thinking about doing it. So there is going to be, I think Fridays we're going to do like kind of these chatting warm-up streams still. So it's either going to be a chatting stream or an art stream every Friday. Every Friday, chatting or drawing. If I'm in the mood to chat, we'll chat. If I'm in the mood to draw, we'll draw. But Fridays, it's going to be one of those two. Saturday is always going to be Voxa Libre, something related to that. Either the SMP, or we're doing something with the mods, or I'm like building something, but it's usually going to be related to Voxa Libre. Voxa Libre and Luanti in general. So Saturdays are going to be for mostly the SMP and that type of content. And then on Sunday, I'm thinking about doing a more popular type of game. But of the list of the games that we have been like recently going through. And on the channel, if you're a channel member, so Floating Away Today, you're really going to like this. If you go over to the channel, anybody who's been gifted a membership this morning can go vote on what we're going to be doing on live stream going forward. So it looks like Celeste is the winner so far, but I'm going to keep the vote up for another couple days just to give everybody a chance to express their opinion. But right now, I think I put up there Pal World. What did I put up there? It was Pal World, Celeste, Dungeon Keeper, and then there was like one other one that I picked up there. But go ahead and like cast your vote if you're a member. All the members are gonna get to pick like what we're gonna be streaming as far as like a quote unquote more popular title going forward. So that like, oh my goodness, like right on time with the gift membership Floating Away Today. So if you end up getting a gift membership, you'll be able to participate in that. I've also done a lot of things with the membership. Like that's something that I want to go over real quick too. But like, I always hate going over that stuff. I still remember the 50. I know. Floating Away Today has come in here and dropped some serious membership gifts. So if you haven't already, make sure you're giving Floating Away Today plenty of head pats because they are the #1 for gifting memberships. And they're going to become a little bit more important part of the channel going forward. Oh, Credo. Oh my goodness. Head pats for you as well, cutie. Okay, so I guess since we're all sending in membership gifts, give me a second. Let me show you what I've changed about the memberships. Okay, and then I'll show you like why I did it, why I'm changing these things. Okay. One second, hold on. I just gotta pull it up on stream. Okay, I just wanted to make sure I had the right page pulled up before I like opened it up on the other window. Okay, all right, here we go. So, as you know, I've had channel memberships for a while now, but I kind of set them up in a really weird way. So, over the past week, I have gone ahead and I have changed how the memberships work on the channel. So, for those who have been gifting the memberships, I tried to make as little changes to the gifted one because I know that the droplet one is the most popular one to gift. It's the most affordable one. It's the one that unlocks all the emojis and stuff like that. So I didn't change any of that with the droplet one. So if you want early access to my content and you want custom emojis and you want to be able to like vote in the polls, Well, this 99-cent membership gets you 90% of like what you're gonna want with the channel, right? Like if you come here consistently, the 99-cent droplet membership gets you pretty much everything you would want. I didn't want to change that. I didn't want to rock the boat there. And that is like what I set up as the default gifted membership, because that's usually what most people want anyways. They just want to play with some emojis in the chat. They might want like a loyalty badge, and they might want to like watch some like content that I have pipelined. That's about it. So Dewdrop, again, I didn't really change much. You're gonna get access to drawing suggestions for like live stream. So I'm gonna open up like a Discord channel that's just like a drawing suggestion channel. So if you're part of this group, you'll be able to do that. And then also with the live streams getting more popular over time. Oh my goodness, Gombic, oh my goodness, thank you so much. Head pats in the chat. I guess I haven't even gotten to the pouring rain one yet. Oh no, I haven't even like discussed the pouring rain one, and you got it. You're the first one to get the pouring rain membership. Oh goodness, I'm so incredibly sleep deprived. You're in good company. Oh goodness, so am I. I think I slept like 3 hours last night. Okay, so I know a lot of people have brought this up, right? And I wanted to like, I know this isn't the best solution for it, right? But as the live streams are getting more popular, right? Over time, right? The chat is going to become crazier and crazier and crazier and crazier. It's going to be harder to have that same community vibe, okay? So for those who wish to keep chatting with me and have this same experience, this is more of a future thing, right? But I can turn on members only, and for Dewdrop members, you will still be able to continue to chat in the live stream. So if it's just going nuts, and let's say there's like 80 people here and chat is like unreadable and I can't even like see what you're all saying anymore, I'll just go, okay, members only, I can't read the chat anymore. Bam, you'll still have access to chat. That's basically the big like benefit of this membership tier. For those who are interested and are like really want that, it's more something in the future, but I set it up that way, and I can always adjust these. So like I'm really open to feedback. If you feel that's like better for a lower perk, I'm really like open to adjusting any of these. The next one up is Raindrop. I'm going to start doing members only live streams. So you'll see those scheduled every once in a while. They're going to be for like drawings and stuff like that. If you're interested in like exclusive content, you can upgrade to the Raindrop. You'll start seeing those come out. Members only videos, members only YouTube shorts, stuff like that. It's not going to be anything that is like you would miss out on. It might be just like something like, oh, here's something I doodled, but I wouldn't like necessarily post it publicly. Like, oh, here's something I worked on, but I couldn't finish it. I had a lot of problems with it. Maybe I'll make like a video just talking about like why I didn't and ended up not posting it, or make like a post or something like that. But like, it's really just for anybody who's like really interested in those kind of live streams, or like members only videos and like YouTube shorts. Me being poor, I know. I know, I feel bad about this, right? But it's like, this was a long time coming. I really need to set this stuff up because people have been asking about this kind of stuff for a while now, which is really weird for me. But like, this whole thing's weird for me. But like, we're gonna get through it. Okay, we're gonna get through it. Okay, so the next one, the one that Gombic just signed up for, is Pouring Rain, and I know a lot of people have asked me, like, oh, I think I said the wrong benefit for the wrong one. Okay, exclusive behind the scene arts and doodles is for the Pouring Rain membership. I'm sorry. I listed that off with the Raindrop one. It's not. Okay, so here's the thing. I have a couple of them. You can start hanging out with me and playing games with me. This is more like going to be kind of like a live stream thing. So like, let's say you wanted to play a game or introduce me to a game. People who are part of this membership group, I will actually like sit down and hear you out, like for up to 2 hours. You can show me the game that you want to introduce me to. Perhaps I'll even just play it with you if I already have it, and I have a multiplayer experience and I haven't played it a lot. We could sit down and do that. I'll be posting the exclusive behind the scene arts and doodles. It is really for this one. And if you have a specific game you want me to play and you're like, Rain, it's my absolute most favorite game, I want you to make a video about it, I want you to play this on live stream, can you do this? Yes, I will do it for you. It's something that I'm going to have to probably end up scheduling if it becomes like a really popular thing. But people who are part of this group, I will listen to the type of content you want specifically. And then last but like definitely least, like I don't see why anybody would want something like this. But if you want to specifically sponsor a long play or gaming challenge, this is something that I've been interested in doing, but it's really hard to do content like this because it takes so long to produce. It would be wonderful if I could play through the entirety of a Death World on Factorio, but that takes weeks and weeks and weeks to make a video like that, because it not only will it take like 200 hours to beat the game, right? But then I gotta edit those 200 hours into a like watchable thing. So for those who are interested, you have ideas or you've heard an idea of mine you like, and I'm like, I just don't have the time or the resources to do that, you can become a producer and you can help sponsor those long plays and gaming challenges. Again, all of this stuff is optional. Nobody needs to do it. 90% of what you're gonna want is on the 99-cent membership, but so like really that's the one I recommend you get, is the 99-cent one. Nobody really needs to hand me $50 a month for anything. But these are all the things that are available to you. If you want to participate in them, they're available. But as I said, like mostly what you're gonna want is available for 99 cents, and that's a really good value, I think. Challenge is misspelled, unsub. God damn it, I scuffed the shit out of everything. Look, I even scuffed my own memberships. You know, YouTube had to check and approve this, and they didn't even like give me a heads up to be like, you know, you misspelled something, but yeah, good job. Oh goodness, sorry, I had to ignore chat there for a second just to kind of get through it. But does anybody have any questions about any of this? I know it's really self-serving, but I just like, just in case, anybody have any questions about it? Dang, $50, I know, but that like is the whole point about it, right? Like and like, here's the thing about being the producer, like I will specifically call you out as like a sponsor of the video, right? Like that's really like, you made it happen, right? So like, for example, Chaos, if you bought the Sparkling Rain and you're like, Rain, Factorio, Death World, sponsoring this video, go, right? If I make that video and complete it, I'm going to say this video was specifically sponsored by Chaos. Thank you so much for like making this happen, right? That's the goal there. Like, if you want that specific shout out, I will go through the list of names at the end, right? Like, this video was specifically made possible by, and I'm just doing this as an example, Glitch, Zookeeper, Chaos, right? Lemon Zest. Thank you all for like sponsoring this video. That's like the idea I'm going with it. Does that make more sense? Like, that's like kind of like where I'm trying to get to. I hope that makes sense. It made sense to me when I set it up. In before Raid Shadow Legends. Listen, that is exactly what I'm trying to avoid here. Do you know how bad the sponsorship landscape is on YouTube? Like, you don't just get sponsored and you start making hand over fist. It's all scams. Everything's a goddamn scam. Everything. Don't trust it. Peeps, I know you're also a live streamer. You be careful with this, with the sponsorship stuff too, okay? Listen. Nobody's here to just give you free money. None of these businesses make money, right? Like, nobody's just like walking up to you and be like, hey, here's $1,000 if you mention us on your video, right? It does not work that way at all. Be very careful. But anyways, if the community supports it, I don't need to do that. And then I don't need to get myself in a position where I'm like hawking a bunch of junk to my like subscribers, right? Just to try to get by, when like we could just like kind of do it ourselves. And I think that's better. And it holds me accountable specifically to the subscribers and to the people that love this content the most. And I think that's the most important thing. Will I grow another finger or arm if I sub at a higher tier? There is only one way to find out, Glitch. And if anybody is going to glitch out and grow another finger or arm at a higher sub tier, I'd believe it'd be you, my friend. I do believe it'd be you. Rain floating away, upgraded to sparkling rain. Oh no! Oh my goodness, did I miss that? Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit! Oh my god, Lemon Zest, thank you so much. Oh my god, did that really happen when I was not looking? Oh my god. Wait, what? Floating away today. Floating away today. Floating away today. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Get these head pats. Get these head pats. Get these head pats. Oh my god. I can't believe I scuffed that. Where are they? Where are they? I'm gonna hit him up on Discord. Raid is a silly streamer. His head pats are the distracted streamer. Yeah, so distracted. I missed like one of the two like first membership upgrades from the community. God damn it. Floating away today. No. There you are. There you are. Tattletales. Tattletales. Were you trying to sneak it by me? There you are. There you are. Head pats for you, cutie pie. Thank you so much. You have been always so supportive. So here's the last part that I wanted to go over, and then we can get back to like silliness and chatting and having like a good time. Let me discuss the why behind it. So now you've seen the outline, you've seen the memberships, right? Let me have a quick conversation. Why? Why am I doing this? Why am I making a couple of these changes? Why am I setting up the content schedule? Why am I trying to get more consistent, right? Like, what's the reason behind all of like the things that I'm doing? So let's go over here to Ko-Fi for a minute. And last year I did a fundraiser, and I want to say once again, Lemon Zest was the VIP of last year's fundraiser, because I wasn't even sure if I was going to do a fundraiser for the wheelchair. And Lemon Zest was the one who really pushed me to do it. Because I wasn't sure, and I really needed it, right? But it's like, I didn't want to ask the community for help, but you all came together, you all helped me, we got the wheelchair, it was a huge win. Nobody had to help me, but it changed my life. I'm kind of almost fixed to like where like things are in my life. But I'm not 100% there. So like, here's like kind of the situation I'm in a little bit, right? I'm in a weird catch-22 now, because now that I have a functional wheelchair that I can work in, right? I don't have a functional home or a functional used vehicle to put the wheelchair in so that I can get a part-time job. And unfortunately, I live far away enough where I need a car. There isn't a bus route like near me that I can use. I can't walk to it anyways because I'm in a wheelchair. So I kind of need a little bit of savings to kind of get started. And again, all of this is like really optional, but if anybody wanted to like contribute, I am saving up to put a deposit down on a used car, a very affordable used car, very cheap, very affordable. It's in good shape, but it's good enough to put like a wheelchair in it. And I'm planning on trying to get like an apartment soon. So I'm gonna put this out there. Again, nobody has to help me with any of this kind of stuff, but that's exactly what I'm gonna be fundraising for going into next weekend. And that was like kind of the last part that I wanted to talk to all of you about, because I wanted to talk about some stuff that we could do for fun next weekend that might kind of go along with this? Is there anything you would all be interested in me live streaming specifically or anything like that? Yeah. I know, I hate doing these things. I really do. But I need some, I really do. Like, I'm like so close to getting everything fixed, right? And like, I don't want a full bailout. And I know like this is asking for a little bit of a handout, right? But I'm not asking for a bailout. I'm not asking for like everyone to pay for like a whole brand new car. I'm just asking for enough for like me to get my foot in the door. So I'm hoping that's reasonable. Everyone understands like kind of where I'm at and why I'm doing it, right? Like it makes sense. I really would like very much to like have a very normal life in a home that is properly set up for my wheelchair, and I would like to be able to have a part-time job so I can properly fund the channel, because I mean, if I'm just being real about it, I don't want to go bankrupt, and I don't want to like stop doing this. So like, something's got to give somewhere. I have to earn a little bit more money to like get by. And if it's not going to come from YouTube, then well, I need a part-time job. I need a part-time job so things don't fall apart on me. So to get the part-time job, I have a wheelchair I could work in, right? But I need a car. And if I have a car, then I can get the part-time job and I can get the apartment and everything's just going to be fine again. I don't have to stress about money, right? And I don't have to constantly fundraise anymore. And I'll just be able to like kind of just coast by and everything will just be fine and normal again. And like, that's kind of just all I really want. That's what I've been working for, like towards like the past year and a half, right? Like in the background, doing these streams, making this content, right? Like trying to get by, and it's working and it's coming together. But like, I don't know. Like I just need something to give, because I've tried going to like, I've been trying to like get like healthcare through like the VA because I'm a veteran, and they've told me no, like, so I don't get healthcare through them. I've been trying to get like disability, and they just keep kicking the can. And my mom, she's just like, oh, Rain, don't give up. Here's this news article. And she sent me this news article, and it was like, man gets disability after 10 years of fighting with the government. And like, I almost cried over that. And like, she's like, what's wrong? Like, I thought this would like give you hope. And I'm like, 10 years? 10 years? How am I supposed to survive 10 years without any help? Right? Like, I get it. I get she's trying to be like, you'll win eventually, right? But it's like, holy crap. I'm not going to make it 10 years, like, without help. So I got to figure it out. Anyways, that's just like me kind of venting about it a little bit. But like, that's like where I'm at. So I just wanted to throw it out there. If anybody wants to help me out, they don't have to. None of this is all optional. I'm going to keep everything going in the background, same as always, but like, that's what I'm dealing with. That's my sense of urgency. That's why I'm changing things. That's why I'm streaming more. That's why I'm getting more consistent with the content, right? Because like, something's got to give, and this is all I got, right? This is all I got until I can make things a little better. 10 years of Rain coming to a theater near you? Oh God. That'd be so crazy. Could you imagine if they turned me into like a kid's animated cartoon? Like Blue's Clues? That'd be insane. I've been working on world domination, Chaos. We would be natural allies. Rain creates the chaos. The chaos creates the rain. It's the reign of chaos. See, we can make this work. Don't worry, Rain. I'll establish a new world order. Yeah, just make sure, like, just make sure that like it's fair and equal, and everybody gets to be happy this time, right? If you're gonna do it right. But anyways, like, that's like kind of just me venting about like what's been going on. A lot of good things, good stress, right? But like, that's what I'm doing. That's what I've got going on. Yeah. So I guess, what do y'all want to do next weekend? I'm opening it up to like the community now. What kind of live streams would you like to see me do for a fundraiser? Checks notes with the word egg over and over? Sure. Hey, I like it. Rain, probably soon the vintage server will open again. Are you ready for... Am I ever ready for anything, peeps? You have seen me literally scuff the shit out of everything for how long now? When am I ever prepared? I say I'm prepared, but I'm not. Phasmophobia stream. Is that like a horror game? Because we can set things up for October if you want to do that. I'm open to that, but I want to like get games lined up for like October. So like, what is it? Pony Island. I'm thinking about doing Pony Island in October. Like saving some of the spookier titles for that. Dude, I can't wait for a new computer. Gonna use that bad boy for so much coding. Oh my god, that kind of sounds like... The way you phrase that reminds me of like, dude, I'm getting a Dell. Does anybody remember those commercials? Oh god, I probably just aged myself again. Phasmophobia is so stupid, just let the Phasmos get married? Shaking my head! Oh, Thomas, that was beautiful. It took me a second for that to click. How do I feel about horror games? I love horror games. Specifically, I love psychological horror. Psychological horror games are my favorite. Mess with my head, confuse me, right? Like, those are the kind of things I really like. Like, the human mind is one of the scariest things out there, and I love to experience it. In, like, the proper setting, of course, right? In a nice, safe video game setting. I want to see that. To me, that is interesting. It is not only an interesting aspect of horror, right? But it's really artistic to me because, like, the person who had to put the effort into making this, right? They had a vision. They had a vision, and it takes a lot of bravery to put something like that out into the world. So, like, that's the other half that they're trying to express something with that piece of media, and I'm curious to find out what they're trying to say. That's why I enjoy it so much. Like, what is their commentary on the human experience by making this horror experience for all of us to enjoy? But so if you're like asking me why I like horror, but like the kind of horror I don't enjoy is like ghost stories and zombie shit. Like, I don't really like that because it's not real. That doesn't scare me. Zombies don't scare me because I'm not really waking up tomorrow or the day after or 10 years from now to a zombie apocalypse. It's never gonna happen. I get it. I know there are tons of cisgender men out there with crossbows, you know, growing their beards, you know, like skinning crocodiles already, learning their survival skills, waiting for the zombie apocalypse to really happen. Newsflash. Sorry. It's never gonna happen. It's never gonna happen. So, you know, stuff like that doesn't scare me. I don't expect a ghost to fly through my wall and start haunting me one day. I don't believe in haunted houses, right? They're just not real. To me, I know some people believe in ghosts and shit. I've never seen one. Right? And, like, I'm from the show me state, so, like, I've got to see a ghost to believe in a ghost. I've got to see a demon to believe in a demon. I got to see a zombie to believe in a zombie. You know why I believe the sun is real? Because I can look up into the sky and see it and feel it on my face, right? It's like, it's a tangible thing to me. I dislike gore, jump scare based. Yeah, the jump based stuff is not great for me either. I don't like, because that's cheap. That's a cheap horror experience in my opinion. It's just scaring somebody, and like, you can do that to anybody. You can take anybody by surprise, so I consider it a cheap trick. There are times where that's really good and it's implemented really well and the jump scare is appropriate, right, for like the media that you're consuming. But, like, if you're just using it as, like, a cheap trick, like, come on. Also, people prepping by getting guns and ammo for getting the antibiotic. I know, right? I've met people who have been like this, and they're like, when the world ends, all I need is, like, my AR-15. And it's like, really? Just your AR-15? I can survive by, like, using my knife and hunting and getting what I need from the forest. And it's like, yeah? So what happens when you cut yourself? The forest gonna provide you some gauze and some antiseptic too? It's like, come on now, right? You don't understand how lucky we are having modern, like, services and technology. Like, surviving is great until you realize you need to boil all the water. Every single source of water out in nature is somehow contaminated with something. Do you know, like, how many animals have been drinking from that pond before you got to it? Do you think that fresh puddle of water that just fell from the sky is clean? There has to be at least, like, 4 or 5 birds have been, like, bathing in that thing before you even stick your lips on it. You need to boil everything. You're just gonna be slurping from a fresh stream. Trust me, that's a good, easy, fast way to die. And, like, the only reason I know this is because I've been in the Marine Corps. They taught us all of this in combat training, right? Like, I had to learn how to dig the trench, right? And to camp in the outdoors and to sleep in the sleeping bag properly, right? I had to go through all this shit. It sucks. I hate it. Why do people want to live like that? It's horrible. Nobody should, like, be digging a freaking, like, hole in the ground and, like, trying to, like, survive in a freaking sleeping bag in it, right? Like, that life sucks. How is that appealing to anybody? I hated it. Cholera adds flavor. Yeah, I'm sure from all the coughing. Libertarians tend to forget about that too. I know, yeah, in their like quest for unlimited freedom. Not that I want to get like overly political. I always found libertarianism like to be like way too extreme. It's like, I want unlimited freedom, and it's like, what if I want unlimited freedom too? That's kind of conflicting, right? We can't both have unlimited freedom. That doesn't work. Right? Like, what if my freedom for what I want to do imposes on your freedom for what you want to do, right? It's just ridiculous. The whole idea is ridiculous. Stupid idea. I'm sorry. Oh, goodness. I would love to live out in the wilderness so I could do cry. You're Breaking Bad, right? You got an RV going? Actually, you might not want to tell me if you do. Oh, goodness. I have a pretty self-sustainable lifestyle, so I don't think I really need much. Me too. I don't really eat a lot, which is good. My overall life expenses are actually really cheap. I only need, like, if I'm being realistic, not that I want to get like to my personal finances, but like, I don't know, like I only need like $1,000 or $2 a month to survive. I don't even really eat that much. I'll skip dinner more often than not, so that means I'm usually only eating breakfast and lunch. And for breakfast, I will eat usually some sort of bread, 1 egg, maybe like a slice of deli meat with it, or like some sausage. And that's breakfast. And then for lunch, I make a sandwich of some kind with some kind of lettuce, tomato, and deli meat on it. And like, that's it. I cut out dairy from my diet. I drink coffee. So like, that's mostly like what I consume regularly. Have a good day, peeps. Thank you so much for swinging by. I hope to see you again soon, cutie. I know I will. Definitely not a backyard nuclear fission reactor. Do you watch a lot of that, like, nuclear content on YouTube? Because I saw a video about some kid who ended up collecting, like, I guess, like, the kid was trying to like get a collection of like all the different radioactive things, right? And they ended up getting like this super dangerous type of like radioactive material illegally. And they had to basically evacuate the entire neighborhood. I could see you doing something like that. Anna, welcome! Oh my goodness. Were you sleeping? I think you fell asleep. You better have been sleeping. If you just showed up, you missed like the whole thing that we just like went over that we've been working on. By the way, thank you for helping me set all that up. Special extra head pats to Anna, who had to tolerate being in a 4-hour call, going over all of this stuff back and forth. I cannot articulate to you how painful it is to work with me, because I'm extremely intense and like I'm very like work oriented. So Anna, you are a trooper. Thank you for helping me there. Oh yeah, I passed out so hard. Excellent. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. She thinks it's hard to work with her. I mean, I know me. I know me. Molten Salt Thorium Gaming. I don't know how any of it works. Mr. Lower, I see you there, cutie. Also, did you join the Discord recently? I thought I saw your name pop up in the Discord the other day, but I don't know. Maybe I just, I don't know. Sometimes I see things. Do you know how confusing it gets, like, talking to so many people? I forget, like, who I tell things to sometimes. Do you know how often I'll be having, like, individual conversations with people and they'll be like, I'll be like, hey, did you see, like, the drawing I posted? And be like, yeah, Rain, I was there in the live stream when you talked about it. I'm like, fuck. Fuck, sorry. I forgot you were there. So confusing to me. And it's like, did we talk about this already? And what's even worse is when the other person on the other side is like, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe? Hey, Rain, were you there when I talked on the live stream? Wait, what live stream? Wait, I'm so confused now. Wait, what? I sent you a stream invite that should open up your games library a bit. Oh, a Steam update. I thought you said stream invite. Oh, God. I'm going. Holy shit. Put a fork in this girl. I'm fucking cooked. Oh, Jesus. This one, when I talked in chat. Were you there when I talked in chat? Yes? I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna just say yes, because now I'm confused. Maybe have nicknames? I mean, is that gonna help? Also, by the way, you know what like messes with me more than anything else? And I know this shouldn't, but like, I less remember your username, and I actually more remember you by your profile pictures. So when people change their profile pictures, it screws me up so badly because I have no idea who that person is for like 2 minutes. I don't read like Chaos or like the Zookeeper canon. I just see like the profile picture. I'm like, I know who that is. That's Zookeeper. Oh, that's Chaos. Like, they always have that profile picture. It's always the same. Yeah, I know, right? It actually bothers me a lot sometimes. Like, especially if somebody changes their profile picture and I don't like the new profile picture. And I'm like, I can't say anything, right? It's their profile. It's their picture. It's their choice, right? But it's like, why? Why did you change this? I loved it. I was so used to it. It was perfect before. Crazy Krita, you did this to me. Not only did you change your name, but you changed your profile picture, but then you used a profile picture you used on like a name that you had previously associated. And I'm like, wait a minute. Crazy Krita, I've seen that picture before, right? Do you remember this? And I was like, God damn it, Mike. God damn it. I swapped mine like a month ago. I'm still getting used to yours, Credo. The one I'm most used to now for yours is the one that Lian drew for you. That's the one I'm used to now. But I also love Lian's art, so it's like I'm always gonna approve of that change. Yeah, that was real fun. I was so confused. I was like, I've seen that plushie before. Like, where have I seen this? Where have I seen that plushie? My profile, my choice. Oh, like the one on Discord? Oh my god. That April Fool's joke that Lian played on me? Okay, so I know I didn't really articulate it very well, like what had happened there. But, so on that 4-hour call with Anna, like while we were working on it, obviously I was like really intense into it, right? So I'm like not paying attention to anything else. Everything else on Discord is completely dead to the world to me. I'm ignoring all my phone notifications, all of that, right? So we're finally done. I take the sigh of breath of relief, right? And I like finally hang up with Anna, and I go and look over at my Discord, and I see my Discord has 67 notifications going off, and I'm like, oh no, what happened? What's going on? There's gotta be some like kind of meltdown going on in the Discord or something. And I pop into it, and I'm like, wait a second, this is Lian's Discord. This is her. Like, this isn't my Discord. Oh, it was so good. Those are the perfect kind of April Fool's jokes. Those are the best kind of practical jokes, right? Like, where they just very, like, abruptly, like, add a bit of chaos to your day, but it's not, like, impactful. Like, that doesn't do anything to me. It just scares the crap out of me for a minute. Also, I know Lian isn't here, but perfectly timed. Lian, you could not have updated that at a better time because I was so hyper-focused. I actually just jumped right into it. If she had done that at any other time, I would have noticed it. But because I was so busy working on something, I didn't even double check. I just jumped right into the Discord assuming there was 67 missed notifications. Same, Rain. I got tricked too. So I got a DM from Demozan, right? So not only did Demozan DM me, but also Anna on the moderation team. It was like, I think I got banned. I was like, no, you didn't get banned. We just changed the picture. It's still there. Oh, that was good. I was like, April Fools. You know, you're like, the Discord's still there. You're still part of it. Also, Sharky, welcome. Butterhide, welcome to the stream. Ah, yes, I am a regular viewer of Rain. Hello, everyone. You are a regular viewer. I see you here all the time. You're no stranger to me, Butterhide. Or Butter... God, can I speak today? Jeez. Anyways, so I slept like 3 hours last night. That's kind of why I'm cooked a little bit today. I'm exhausted. I have been working on so much stuff, though, in the background. You have no idea. No idea. It's all coming out soon, though. I wish I could talk about it more. But, like, the new videos that are going to be coming out, I really hope you're looking for more Luanti and Vox Libre, like, how-to videos, because those are going to be rolling out probably starting next week. Probably on Monday. I say that, but probably on Monday, expect some kind of Vox Libre or Luanti how-to video or some sort of mod review or something like that. I'm not exactly 100% sure what video is going to come out on Monday, but something along those lines is. See, everybody loves it. See, Butterhide, you're such a regular part of the community. Everybody knows who you are. And they think you're cool. Well, I think you're cool. Now, I know my opinion is completely worthless, but, you know, I think you are awesome. So you got me on your side. It was specific. It was 6'7" specifically because Leanne and her girlfriend have lore related to 6'7". Somebody came in the other day and did that 6'7" joke in my stream. I got it in a video. Oh God, I'm so dumb sometimes. I've got the maturity of a teenager. It really does show. I'm never gonna really fully grow up. That's kind of why I like being a VTuber. I can still be silly for the rest of my life. Nobody cares. In fact, it's encouraged. Oh, yes, yes! Baytran, thank you so much. We still do have writing challenges and art like contests and stuff like that. I forgot to mention this. Baytran, thank you so much. Every Thursday going forward is going to be Community Day. So for those of you who have still not signed up, we are still doing Dungeons and Dragons. I do it every Thursday unless like something happens, like I accidentally fall asleep before like the session, which was a total accident. I don't normally do that, right? But we are doing Dungeons and Dragons, and I'm going to be doing more community events on Thursday where they're not on live stream. I'm just hanging out with the community. Maybe I'm hanging out in voice chat. Maybe I'm doing a drawing and it's not on a stream. It's just like in the community and I just hang out and chat with you all. Like, but more community stuff on Thursdays. So y'all keep that in mind. Check the Discord. Also, I know that some of you were complaining about the roles and being pinged and stuff like that. I will fix that. That is like something on my to-do list. I probably, maybe this weekend, I'll get in there and fix it. I know some of you want to be able to view the channels, but you don't want the artist role or the writer role to be pinged on because you're not a writer. You just want to read it. That makes sense to me. Right now, it's not set up properly. I will fix it. So your feedback is loud and clear. I hear you. That makes sense to me. My will to live is based on spite and wonder. And I wonder... wait, my will to live is based on spite, too. At this point, I just won't let whatever has, like, tortured me this long have the satisfaction. Whatever deity or spirit or malevolent universal force that exists out there that was like, fuck Rain, make her life as hard as possible, I'm just surviving in spite of whatever that is. I am dancing in spite of it and going, yeah, screw you. You ain't ever gonna win. It doesn't matter what you do. Don't let growing up rob you of your whimsy, chat. Sharky, that was beautifully said. Head pats for you, cutie. Preparing a Druidic circle ritual right now. Well, that's definitely one way to spend your Friday morning. We're not the doctor, Anna. Wait, what did Anna say? Gets ready to fight gods? Oh god! Oh goodness! I don't know if I'm ready. I haven't become that powerful yet. What is this, like every other, like, like regular RPG out there? I wasn't even the first, I'm the third to say that. Third time's the charm, I guess. The advantage of being this old is that I'm entering my second childhood. You know, I often wonder... Because, like, it's kind of weird, and I'm sure you understand this perspective more than anyone else. But getting older, like, things are starting to now, because you know, I'm, like, in my 40s, right? Things are starting to finally click. All of the random stuff that I thought was random really isn't random. Those were relevant life skills I picked up. Everything just all kind of clicks. I can't even imagine what 20 more years will do to me, or another 40. like when I'm really old, like how will I look at my life then? I already look at it and like it finally makes sense. Because when I was in my, like, I'm not even gonna like lie about this. There was probably about 3 or 4 years ago, 5 years ago, let's say 5 years ago, if you asked me, like, Rain, are you happy with your life? I would have been like, hell no. I wasted my entire life. My entire life has been wasted. But I was also a miserable cisgender man back then. So, you know, things were really different for me. This was before the accident, before the channel, before any of this. I'm making potato salad. Oh, I'm so hungry. You know what I had for breakfast this morning? Half of a toasted bagel with no butter or cream cheese on it. So it was just plain. It was just toasted bagel. Because I wasn't feeling good, so I didn't want to eat too much. Like, usually I eat something more substantial than that. But it's just like, not this morning. Now I'm feeling hungry. But like, it's been a day. You were born in the 6th century. I was born at the start of the universe. I am 14.8 billion years old. You're only just recently coming aware of my existence. How old am I? I'm this many? I like that answer. The doctor? Doctor who? Yeah, I know. I'm asking. Who's the doctor? I am 16 and so scared of the... It feels terrifying. I understand that because you're like a year or two away from like having to like face the razor winds of the real world on your own. And especially being part of the LGBT community, that is a terrifying experience that I didn't even have to go through. Because, like, when I turned 17, 18, I was in the military. I had my own, like, thing that I went through. I couldn't even imagine, like, having a gender identity. Well, I've always had a gender identity issue. But an active gender identity issue at the same time as, like, going through those experiences, like, at that young age. I kind of wish, though, that I did. I kind of, like, if I really could go back in time and, like, talk to my 16-year-old self, I would have convinced myself to get on some kind of HRT. But, like, it didn't really exist back then, right? It's, like, I'd be telling myself something from the future. Like, the trans flag wasn't even invented yet, like, when I was, like, in my childhood. We still had not even come up with the trans flag yet. Like, just throwing that out there for everybody, right? That happened during the course of my lifetime. My gender identity issue has been going on since... Mine too. I've just been in denial about it for like frickin' 20 years. God, almost longer than that, like 30. Okay, let's be real. It's like been like 35 years. I've been deep in that closet. Boy, howdy. Boy, howdy, was I wedged deep in the back of that closet there. Being in that closet sure did give me the vapors. I don't know why I switched to a southern accent. Hey, y'all wanted a silly voice stream? I could do a southern bell drop real nice. That's because I spent a lot of time down in the South. My roommate in the Marine Corps was from Georgia. And we'd hang out all the time, and they had that, like, real long, like, slow Georgian draw. So, like, it always took forever to get through a conversation, because they've been talking like this all the time. It was painful! It's painful. But, like, that's one of my, like... one of the few voices I could do consistently well is like a southern draw. You sound like me? So is that approval? Did I do a good job? Did I nail it? Did I nail it? Did I sound like a southern belle to you? I can do constipated old man. You know, that's probably how I used to talk normally. When I was still cis. I think so. Miss Rain confused me because she is a little older than me, but being from my country, I had a similar childhood. That's okay. We have shared experiences. It's funny though, like, I mean, even though we're like from slightly different like parts in time, especially the younger portion of the audience, right? Like the portion of the audience that's like in their 20s, right? There is a lot of things that are different from like my worldview and my life experience. But what I really like about it is like a lot of it still is transferable. Even though I grew up with Scantrons, right? A lot of the stuff we still discuss is still somewhat relevant, even though it's very different now. Not even 20, I know. It's like living in the 70s. Oh God, you have no idea what it was like growing up in the late 80s, early 90s, going into the 2000s. Okay, all right, just to articulate it, I brought this up a couple of times, right? But I had a ColecoVision, right? All right, because like, here's like a news flash for those who didn't know like the early parts of like Rain's life. Rain's dad left very early, right? Very early, like when I was like 1 year old, right? Left me and my sister with my mom by herself. So my mom did want us to have fun and stuff like that, but we couldn't afford a Nintendo Entertainment System. That was too expensive. So she got us a ColecoVision at a garage sale and a bunch of Atari and ColecoVision games. And we used to play this shit, and I shit you not, on the old wood panel television with dials on it. And you had to turn the knobs manually to change the channel. And it had a big pair of bunny ears with like tinfoil balls on the end of them, because that's how you would watch TV. And yes, the signal sucked. You were always messing with it. That part is true. It feels... Now, I know for anybody in their 20s who grew up with an iPad, this sounds like I came from the frickin' Stone Ages, doesn't it? Yes, they were called bunny ears, and you had to adjust them because everything was sent on like a radio signal still, right? So your television signal was very dependent on how good your bunny ears were. And if you had like good clear connection in your house, most people would put their antenna on top of their house, but if you rented, you had to use something called bunny ears on top of your TV. It does sound like you came from the Stone Age, yeah. And do you know how we got a hold of each other? We used this thing called a pager. And we'd call each other on this thing called a phone booth. And we'd, like, ping each other's pagers with a phone number to call each other back on the phone booth. And then we do collect calling. Right? Because long distance calling was still a thing back then. Even if you lived 2 towns over, that was long distance. Oh God, so much has changed. Don't forget to wrap that. Yes! Always wrap the bunny ear in the floor. So the connection for the ColecoVision wasn't perfect. So to bridge the connection, we had like a ball of foil to like make it secure into the back of the TV, and so the signal would work. And then we were constantly flipping between channel 3 and 4 to like make the stupid ColecoVision come on the TV. It was awful. Now y'all have like HDMI connections. You know what was great? You know what was a great invention for my childhood? And you all take it for granted now? Those little like yellow, red, you know what I'm talking about. Yellow, red, white cables that you plug into the TV. Holy shit. Holy shit. When they came out with those as a kid, I was like, yes! No more screwing cables into the back of TVs! It was a game changer. You have no idea how obnoxious it was to like, if you wanted to switch consoles, right? It was a huge chore. Sometimes you'd have to take out like a little wrench to undo like the cable from the back of the TV. And if you were a kid, right, you got your like little nubby hands trying to like unscrew that thing, right? You're like shifting around I'm not even kidding, old TVs, like that TV had to be 100 pounds. Like, if it fell on me, it would have killed me easily. We used metal clothing hanger to adjust the signal? Oh, goodness. I was telling Anna, too, the other day, like, because I was driving through one of the towns that I grew up, and I sent Anna a picture. I was like, hey, you want to see, like, what the house I grew up in looks like? So I pointed out to Anna, I'm like, hey, you see that front porch there? And you see how there's a window that, like, you could easily climb onto the top of the front porch? So I tried to Mary Poppins one time off of that with my Batman umbrella. It went really poorly. You can't float like you do in Mary Poppins. That's not a real thing. Thankfully, it was only one story, so I just fell on the ground and I was completely fine. But it's just like, I'm glad my mom didn't know about that one. She would have freaked out. She'd be like, you jumped off the roof! Cherish Hartman, welcome to the stream. I see you there. Is this your first time here? I don't recognize that username. If it is, welcome. Hope you're having a good time. I'm only slightly unhinged today. We are only slightly scuffed and unhinged today. But that's like kind of normal. I have the Wii too. Oh my goodness. So I remember the Wii. I remember the Wii. You know why? Because my sister wanted it for Christmas. And my mom was like, hey Rain, guess who's getting up at like 2 in the morning and waiting outside of Toys R Us to go get the Wii? And that's where we got it. Toys R Us still existed back then. I waited outside of that store for hours to get a Nintendo Wii, to help my sister get a Nintendo Wii for Christmas. The original Nintendo Wii. The Wii is goated though. It was good. Oh my god. We had so much fun with that like stupid bowling game. Even my mom was into it. She loved it. She never played video games like that growing up. And she was super into it like all Christmas Day. Like that's all we did was the Wii Sports thing. The bowling, I think, out of all of the Wii Sports ones, like in our household, the bowling was the thing. Everybody wanted to play it. Anybody who came over wanted to play the bowling. Everybody wanted to do bowling against each other. I think even like in my friends group, like we would settle like bets through the bowling game sometimes. It's so good. It really is. Wii is goated. Wii was goated. Now, what was that one that they came out with? Because I fell off of Nintendo after the... So, like, my last, like, really deep experience with Nintendo was, like, the GameCube, kind of, but N64 more realistically. After that, my sister, like, kept going with Nintendo, and I shifted over to PlayStation and eventually over to PC gaming. Okay, I'm gonna go do dishes now. Will you have fun with them? Don't work too hard now. And make sure you enjoy your weekend if I don't see you again. I had 4 GameCubes at one point. Wait, is it because you wanted 4 GameCubes or because they kept breaking? By the way, just call me Chris. That's what I'm called on Discord. Alright, Chris. Sorry if I read your name wrong. Oh god, did I scuff that? I scuffed the shit out of everything. God damn it. Well, sorry about that, Chris. I hope you have yourself a lovely weekend. Oh god, I screw up everybody's names. They kept breaking. Oh no, I actually had really good luck with my Wii. I even dropped my Wii down a set of stairs and it was completely fine. Not my Wii, the GameCube. I dropped my GameCube because you know I haven't had the handle on the back of it. I carry it around like that sometimes. It was the PlayStation 2 and the Xbox 360, specifically the Xbox 360. The Xbox 360 is what specifically got me off of console gaming forever. forever. I will never buy another gaming console because of my experience with Xbox 360. The original Xbox was fine. I had a bunch of issues with PlayStation 2, and I was like, well, Xbox 360, it's your turn, right? Don't do me wrong. And I was like fully invested in the Xbox 360 ecosphere, right? I had the stupid hard drive extension, right? It was way too overpriced. I had all the controllers, the official controllers, the memory cards, right? All of it gone to waste because of the stupid red ring of death. Every time. I must have had like 4 Xboxes. I was so furious. I wasted so much money on Xbox. And the reason I kept buying a new console is because I had all that stuff I bought. I had the hard drive. I had the games. I was invested in the console. So I wanted to keep going, right? Like, you want your library of games to keep working. When you buy an Xbox, you expect it to work like the Nintendo did for years and years. The Nintendo Entertainment System still works most of the time when you plug it in. There are Nintendos out there that are never going to work again, right? But there's still a majority of them out there that work to this day, right? Like, where are the standards for console manufacturers? It's ridiculous. That's what got me off of consoles once and for all. I am all gaming PC all the way, and now I'm open source gaming, which is even better. It was the last console I ever had before I built. I feel like we went the same, like, path. I still have my NES. My sister has a Japanese, Nintendo family computer, which was like the Japanese Nintendo Entertainment System. It's really cool. I actually like it. It's like, it's very different. Open TTD streams. I'm gonna do Open TTD again soon, but I was thinking about doing, the Workers in Republic Soviet thing, because that looked like a lot of fun. My friend Izzy has been playing that a lot. The Famicom, yeah, the Famicom. I'm about to eat sus ham. If I die, Rain can have my pillows. Wait, why are you eating sus ham? Don't be eating sus ham. Don't you watch those videos from, oh god, what's that YouTuber's name? Oh no! He's the doctor that does the funny videos about people who do dumb shit with like their medical stuff. Oh god damn it, I forgot his name. Speaking about PCs, my main laptop quit on me. Found out it had a bad Wi-Fi chip, SSD, and mother. Oh god, you got like the holy trinity of issues. Oh no! Honestly, I joined this community because I wanted to play more Mindustry. I'm going to be doing Mindustry again soon. That's something that Demozan has been asking me to get back into for a while now. I haven't yet. I feel bad about it, but, you know, Demozan's still been sticking around for years now, so it's fine. It's fine. We're going to do Mindustry again soon. Mindustry is on the menu, but this time I'm going to do an actual video. We're going to finish one of the campaigns, and it's going to be an actual video on the channel this time. Holy crap, we're doing it. When I actually do it this time, we're going to the end. YouTube moderator ate sus ham for breakfast. This is what happened to his bone marrow. Yeah, right? Jessica, oh my goodness. 10 months. Oh my gosh. Head pats for you, cutie. Especially if you're putting up with me for 10 months. I don't know how you do it. We're going to be doing more Terraria soon. I know I've been kind of dropping the ball on some of that. I'm really glad we finally got one shot done, though. So we've got at least one game off the list finished. You weren't the only one bugging me about Terraria. Baytran was all over me the other day about it too. And they're like, yeah, so when are we doing Terraria again? I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There's so much going on. I'm trying. I'm getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. Terraria's coming back. That's why I was thinking about adding the Sunday streams, just so I have that flexibility to play those kind of games again. Can't you stream when? Again, I'm going to be, so I don't know if you were here earlier, Jessica, but I'm going to be doing streams on Sunday. So I'm going to be playing those kind of games on Sundays. So, like, my Saturday streams are going to be Vox Libre, Luanti, like, open source gaming. And then I'm going to do, like, more, like, indie, mainstream kind of stuff on Sundays. Pony Island would be a long play because it's, like, really only 8 hours. Okay. I like that. Like, that could even be done in, like, 2 or 3 live streams. Kind of like One Shot was. Yume Nikki? Yes, all of that. All of that's coming up soon. The past, like, month and a half has been, like, I kid you not, really getting into the pipeline. For those who are members and can see, you can see that I have, like, videos scheduled and pipelined and stuff like that. I just got to this stream. Oh my goodness. And thank you so much for the super head pat. I don't know why it didn't pop up. Why did that not pop up? Why did that super chat notification not pop up? Oh no. Alright, I'll fix that after live stream. I don't know what's going on there. It should have popped up. Where is it? Okay, well, I'm sorry about that, Jessica, but thank you so much. Head pats for you, cutie. So I'll just do a quick, since you just got to the stream. When I first started the stream up, I went over a couple of things that I'm doing. I'm doing a fundraiser. So thank you for the $10. That's really helpful. So I just kind of went over some of the stuff I did for the fundraiser. I changed some of the membership tiers, added some new perks and stuff to the membership. So, like, that's a thing that I did. And then I'm also changing, like, I'm finalized my content schedule. And this is something that's, like, you might want to think that this is, like, the most important part of it. On Mondays, every Monday, I'm going to try to release a new video. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I'm doing YouTube Shorts. And Thursday, Friday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I'm doing live streams. So there is going to be some sort of content 7 days a week. But I'm going to be streaming Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Friday, I'll be in the morning. Saturday will be the afternoon. And Sunday will be the evening. Oh no, I did not build a farm on Vox Libre with a barn. Wait, I thought you did. HROT is reasonably short. 2 or 3 streams. That's on my list too. I have all the games. All the games that were donated for Christmas and for my birthday last year. All of that is on a list. I wonder if Rain knows, I'm going to butcher that name. I know what it is. I know what it is. Maddie has been bringing that up to me a lot recently, and I do want to play it. I do want to try it. It is on Rain's menu. Okay, what is going on with the frickin'... Why are the notifications not popping up? I don't care when you play it, but if you played Subnautica, please let me know. It's one of my favorite games, and I refuse to let it be spoiled. For you floating away today, I will go out and I don't own Subnautica. I will go out and I will purchase Subnautica for you, and we will play it, and I will make a video out of it. We will do it on live stream for you. Also, head pats for you, cutie. Oh my god, Jessica, did you really oh my goodness, you got the pouring rain? That's 2 people have got it now. Oh my goodness. Head pats for you, cutie. Also, like, for anybody who does want those additional perks, hit me up in the Discord. Ping me. I will get that all set up for all of you. I know there's like 3 of you now who've got that. Wait a second, Chaos, I see that. Thank you so much for the... Is that a super sticker? I don't know what that is. Let's celebrate their 10th super on a live stream. Wait, I've gotten 10? I don't know what that was, but what you purchased, Chaos, but, like, thank you for the super thumb up. I see that, cutie. Did it show up on, like, the live stream chat thing, though? Like... I don't know if it shows up in my chat messages on the video. I decided Chaos is the only choice. Well, I still gotta finish Terraria for you, Jessica, but if you've got any other suggestions, just let me know, too. Let me know what you want from those perks. Same with you floating away today. Hit me up in the Discord. Let me know what you want. And Gombek, I think Gombek did it. Was Gombek the other one who upgraded? Yeah, I know. I don't know what's going on. None of the notifications are working. None of the membership stuff is working. None of the super chat stuff is popping up. I have no idea why. It's probably a YouTube thing. Because 90% of the time, it is something YouTube screwed up. They're probably having an issue with their API thing today. Which sucks, but I'm reading it out. I'm acknowledging it. I'm paying very close attention to the chat. So if anybody's donating right now, that's really wonderful. Oh, Jessica, the only other thing that you missed out on was why I'm doing the new fundraiser. Just to let you know, again, this is like the wheelchair that I did last year. Nobody has to help me out with any of this stuff, right? This is all optional. But I'm really trying to, like, fix the, like, last little, like, few things in my life that are kind of messed up. And, you know, obviously right now I'm having trouble finding work and saving money, right? Like, I'm disabled. It's really hard. I'm trying to save up money to get, like, a really affordable used car and to get, like, an apartment. So if anybody wants to help me save for that, I started a fundraiser for it. And I'm going to try fundraising starting, like, next weekend to try to raise money for that. Because if I can get a used car, then I can get a part-time job, and then, like, I don't have to stress about money anymore, right? Like, so, like, that's what I'm trying to do, and I need a little help, but, like, again, this is all optional. Nobody really has to help. Like, getting the memberships and, like, all of that also helps, but I also set that up, too, as, like, in case somebody didn't want the memberships, they just maybe want to donate one time or something. I don't know. Chaos, you surely mean reign supreme. YouTube is always messing up. A few days ago, I had a problem where when I watch a video, it took about 5 to 10 seconds to load. I had an issue the other day when I was trying to use YouTube Music, and I could not get logged in. I don't know why. The entire trip. Egg cult. I love it. Yes. Okay. All right. So at least they're popping up in, like, the corner on the live stream so we could see them there. So that at least counts for something. I am definitely part of the egg cult. Wait, do you know how many times I get called a cultist on my Linux channel? Like, all the time. It is shocking. On that channel, I don't know why, but, like, people are really weird about it. Like, especially ever since I did the Fluxer video, and they're like, you're obviously part of the anti-AI trans cult. And I'm like, sure, I guess, except that's not at all what this video was about. So sending this money is going to be making life... Oh my goodness, yes, absolutely. Like, like, it's really hard for me to say this, right? But, like, yes, this is really helping. Even $2 is helping me. Like, anything. You could send me 5 cents and I'm going to be, like, doing backflips. I can't literally do backflips because one of my legs doesn't work, right? But I will be doing theoretical backflips for you, like, even for, like, a penny. Because, like, yes, it is that impactful and I make so little money. Being realistic with you. And, like, I don't talk about, like, the channel finances very often, right? But do you honestly, you want to know how much money I make a month doing this, like, content creation stuff? Like, $200 a month on average. And that's not a lot. That's not a lot to live off of, which is why I need the part-time job. But it's really hard for me to save money to get the part-time job when I only make $200 a month, right? Like, and, like, the reason I couldn't get a job before is because I didn't have a functional wheelchair to do a job in, right? Like, this is how my whole life, like, got backed into a corner to begin with. So it's like, now we got one part fixed. I need to get the other part fixed. And then everything's normal. I shouldn't have money issues anymore. Like, I will be as back to normal as I possibly can be for the rest of my life, I guess. It sucks that it has to be this way, but God, we've gotten so much done in, like, since the channel has started. Like, we've come so far. So much has changed, right? This community has grown so much. Everybody here is wonderful and amazing and silly and playful, right? Like, I couldn't do this without any of you. You inspire me to be here. Like, none of you would have to give me any money, and I would still try to figure out a way to be here just to hang out and have fun with all of you. Believe in the scuff? Oh, I believe in the scuff. I believe in the scuff so much I've been doing it for nearly 3 years now. Can you believe it? I believe in the egg. Me too. I was once an egg like you until I hatched into a cute trans cat girl. How many sparkling rains do we have? I believe we have 3 in total so far. But you know what's crappy about that, Jessica? Is that the reporting on YouTube takes 2 business days. 2 business days. So I won't actually know for sure until like Monday or Tuesday. When they like update their books. Rain admitted it! Wait, what did I do? I'm sleepy, I didn't mean to do it. What did I say? I didn't...
ZT Style gave me a chance and made Ame dance.
Oh my goodness, ZT, thank you so much, cutie pie. Okay, so it's gotta be YouTube because the Ko-Fi alert worked, but not the YouTube notification. So now we know. So ZT, thank you so much for the contribution, cutie. Oh my goodness. I'm going to check Ko-Fi real quick just to see if ZT left a message in there. Because the messages don't pop up, unfortunately. Let's see what ZT had to say. Nothing. There was nothing in there. Cutie, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for donating, cutie. I appreciate it so much. There you go. I even responded on live stream for you. But seriously, stuff like that helps so much. Really. And like the difference too, if anybody wants to know the difference between the YouTube super chats and like the membership stuff and like the Ko-Fi. Okay, so here's how it works. When you sign up for a YouTube membership and stuff like that, or you give me a super chat or anything like that, I get that money at the end of the month. It takes 30 days for me to receive those funds. When you donate on Ko-Fi, I get that money in a couple of business days when it processes. So, like, that's the difference. That's why I have both. They're both good. I both get the funds. One is faster than the other. But the drawback on Ko-Fi is there's more fees. YouTube is more fair with how they like split the donations and stuff. There's like more fees associated with PayPal and Stripe and like all of that stuff. So there's like pluses and minuses to both sides of it. Wait, what is that? Wait. Did you just clip me? Oh no. I gotta see this. I trust you. What is this clip? Wait, Rain admits she's cute? When did I do this? When did I do this? I don't remember doing this. I don't remember doing this. Hold on a second. Wait a second. We've got to... There is no way. I want to watch it. I believe in the egg. Me too. I was once an egg like you until I hatched into a cute trans cat girl. No! No! I misspoke, Miss Anna. I misspoke. You believe me, right? You believe me. I was just caught up in the moment. I was just being overly enthusiastic. Oh God. Oh no! Oh, the evidence for the cutie pie trial is not going to go in my favor. Oh my God, it's mounting. Rain, I have a Linux to-do list of recommendations for you to screenshot if you haven't yet. I have not. Where is it? Is it in like the tech channel in the Discord? If you haven't posted it yet, or if you have, just like re-tag me in the Discord. I will take care of it after this stream. I have like a actual like water cooler chat thing, and I forward all the stuff to that now so I don't lose it. She still hasn't realized it. Oh God. Oh God, the streamer brain is real today. We have the data. Oh no. I hoped I helped, even though Okay, yes. So actually, Zookeeper, you bring up like a really important thing. So for those of you who are like in Zookeeper's position, you're like, I hope I helped. I hope I'm helping. Here are the things you could do that cost absolutely nothing if you want to just help in general. Being here, chatting in like the chat, like keeping the chat going, that's extremely helpful. Liking the streams is helpful. Sharing my content genuinely with your friends is helpful. Not saying, hey, go watch live, like this live stream of this girl that I love, right? Just like genuinely finding like a drawing that I like, and you find a friend who might like anime and show them my art. Maybe they'll like it too. And if they do, then you can be like, oh yeah, their name is Rain. You can check her out. She's a YouTuber. Right? It's that, like, those kind of things are the most helpful. That's even more helpful than money sometimes. Like, and I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking. You can't put a dollar value on someone genuinely loving, like, what you do. There is no, it's beyond monetary value, because money sucks, right? So you shouldn't put a value on it. People coming and enjoying what I do for the sake of just existing, and then they share it just because they love it. Perfect. Ideal. Let's keep that going. They will be fed the scuff. Everybody will get a taste of the scuff. Do you imagine if I actually do make it and like I end up like having like 1 million subscribers?
ZTS Tile gave me a
goodness.
chance and made Ame dance.
ZT, I see that. Oh my goodness. ZT going in for a double. Wait, I gotta see if she actually like left a message this time. Hold on. If you did, I'll read it. Oh, Ko-Fi, your website sucks sometimes. The cute court hereby finds Rain to be cute. Oh no! Oh no! I didn't expect to receive a summary judgment in my Ko-Fi donation. Oh my goodness, ZT, thank you so much, cutie. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm in trouble now. Wait. Is there any way I can appeal this ruling to a higher court? Is there a cutie Supreme Court that I could appeal to? Oh goodness. Oh my goodness. I think I might need to appeal to the cutie Supreme Court. Oh my goodness. That was so adorable. Thank you so much, cutie. We are the highest court? No! Mistrial! 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 Anything, please! Somebody save me! Somebody please save me from myself and my own stupidity. Oh, goodness. There is actually a courtroom game that I do want to play. We should actually do this. We can roleplay an actual cutie trial. I'll have, like, Leon be the judge or something. I guess the mods? Wait, what are you trying to say there? Did I miss something? I feel like I missed something. Cutie jail, you go, Rain! Oh no! I want to be a lawyer. I thought you wanted to be a pilot. Oh, you know what you could do? You could be a pilot lawyer. You could give people legal advice while flying them. That would be amazing. Oh my god. Be like, here, come into my office. And it's like the cockpit of the plane. I'm sorry. I know that's ridiculous, but like, the idea is so fun. Oh god, I love that. It's so silly it could work. I did want to become a pilot for a long time in my life. It's never gonna happen now, though. Oh, goodness. Oh, wow. We actually made, like, we actually made the 2-hour stream. Holy crap. Well, actually, wait. No, because I started like 15 minutes early. So wait, we gotta keep going for a little while longer. All right, I'll end the stream at 2 hours exactly. So let's see, what do we got? Like another 20 minutes left. I will end the stream at 11 o'clock. That's your warning for everybody. Stream's over at 11 a.m. Rain's tired. We have the tools. We have the technology. We can convince her that she's finally cute. Good luck. Rain, stroll over your chat to see what I wrote. Okay, wait. Hold on, I'll find it. It may look like I'm spamming, but I don't use the Discord. Oh! This is the only way I can recommend Distro C is the big one. Okay, hold on, wait. I'm gonna screenshot this now and save it in the water cooler. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry. I know. I see it now. I got it. I'm gonna put that in my, like, little water cooler chat thing. Okay, it's there. I promise. I got it. I got you. That's why I like having this now, though, because, like, those kind of situations, now I'm prepared, right? Now I can go up there and, like, oh, yeah, okay, that makes sense. You don't have a Discord. Bam. Also, I do have an email. I don't know if you knew that. Oh, I just got a new email. So, here's something that you could do. rainofraining@gmail.com. Bam. You can send me an email. That is my business email, by the way. So yes, you could email me there. But it's for business, like, stuff and suggestions and stuff like that. Really, it's not like a personal email. So, like, you know, just throwing that out there. Sorry for jump scaring everyone here. I do that all the time. I jump scare myself in the morning. Every time I look in the mirror. Especially first thing in the morning when I've got, like, the Medusa hair going on. Swear I'm gonna turn myself into a stone statue one of these days. Yeah, that's why I had to fix mine too. I just fixed it. I just made that Gmail. You should update that, Zookeeper. And if you need advice on how to fix that, I know how to do it because it's kind of annoying, but I might make a video for anybody who wants to, like, get rid of their dead name email account. Like, what's the advice for doing it? Because I know the strategies now. I know what you got to do. It's kind of a pain in the butt. It's not 100% clear, like, what you need to do. You would think it's common sense, right? But it's kind of not, because the way that Google accounts are built, they're designed to, like, embed themselves in your life, so they're hard to get rid of. There is no stopping chaos. You can never stop the chaos. The only thing you could do is ride around on it and go, wee! I know. You stop putting your full name in your email address. Like, let the companies do that. Like, let that be like a company email address. Your personal email can be anything you want. If you want it to be rainbows and sunshine 69420 @gmail.com, that's your personal email. That's what it should be. It could be anything you want it to be. Do not be putting your full legal name in your email address unless it's like a work thing. Oh my goodness. And I'm so glad I didn't have a Facebook account too. At my old company. Do you know how many times customers would try to look me up on Facebook? That is so creepy. That is so creepy. Because I've seen their Facebook posts where they're complaining about me using my legal first and last name from my business email. And I'm like, are you unhinged? I'm a company representative. You're like throwing me under the bus like I'm the one causing your personal life, like, professional problem with this company. Don't do that to people. That's messed up, right? Like, if you've got a problem with a company representative, right, like, deal with the company. Don't, like, be throwing their name out on social media. Holy shit. Have a little, like, respect for people. Anyways, I'm glad I never had a Facebook, because, like, that's how you, like, avoid issues like that. Didn't really matter because, like, what are you gonna look up? Nothing. I don't have a profile. I know. That's why I call it Stalker Book. It really is, though. But, like, 90% of those issues are avoided if you just avoid having a Facebook account. Hey, look at that. People can't figure out who your friends and family are or where you work. Or all your personal information you talk about, because people have this, like, we just regurgitate the most personal details of their life on their Facebook account. I don't understand why. I don't need this. I don't need to know the personal, like, drama between your, like, 10-year-long marriage between your spouse, okay? Like, oh my goodness, please, people, keep it to yourselves. Keep it to your local friend group. It doesn't need to be on social media. I have seen some, like, straight up, like, community beefs play out on Facebook before. It's insane. Like, people, like, starting, like, kind of, like, almost like turf wars on it. It's like, you best not be coming around my town. I see you in my town, right? It's like, you realize the police could just go on, like, Facebook and just see all this shit, right? It's so unhinged. And your legal first and last name is tied to this stuff. Right? Your real life picture, first and last name, and you're talking all this shit like, I'm gonna beat your ass if you come over to this part of town. Like, are you insane? Do people just not think? Right? Is, like, getting in front of the keyboard, like, disable your brain cells from functioning for 5 minutes? I don't get it. I really don't. Facebook is evil. I don't understand. I'm so glad I'm not part of that website. No Snap, no so I have a Snapchat, but I don't add anybody. I think the only person I've ever added on Snapchat was Anna. And I only use it for the filters. That's it. It's just for taking selfies. It's really popular in Italy too. Oh god. Like, a lot of people are like, hey Rain, why aren't you on Twitter? Hey Rain, why aren't you on Facebook? It's because I hate both those things. You're not gonna catch me dead on Twitter. Never. Never ever. I've got a Fediverse account for a reason. Yeah. My mom wants me to get a Facebook account again, and I'm like, no. I needed a Facebook account recently for a very niche thing that I need to look up and do. And then as soon as I'm done with that one singular purpose, I'm probably going to delete the account. I do need to get in touch with somebody, and unfortunately, their only means of contact apparently is their Facebook page, which is really dumb. So once I'm done communicating with said individual, I will be retiring my temporary Facebook account. I was on Twitter too, but I got banned. I tried to make an Instagram account, I think last year, and they insta-banned me for, like, not putting in my IRL information. And they're like, we're suspicious, you're not a real person. And I'm like, no shit, I just, like, intentionally gave you all fake info. I don't want you to know my name, birthday, and social security number, right? Like, come on now. Instagram doesn't need this. And then they're like, we'll give you your account back if you send us a picture of your ID. And I'm like, oh, fuck no. Oh, fuck no. I do not trust you with... I don't need an Instagram account. I could just do this on Fetty and they don't ask me any questions. It's ridiculous. I am not ever taking my picture and sending it unless it's for, like, a government purpose. It has to be for, like, a government reason. That's it. I don't even give my dead name to anybody except for, like, the government. The only people who need to know, like, what my legal name is are the police and the US government. That's it. Everybody else knows me as Rain. That's it. That's my name. When I go into your shop and I sign up for, like, your discount code, I use the information I want to use because you're a company and you're not a government body. I think Anna was the one who put me onto that. I'm like, hell yeah, I'm doing that. Is Meta just identity thieves now? It wouldn't shock me. Somebody was using my phone number on their accounts. I just used that to... That's a pro-revenge move, Anna. I respect it. Social security numbers were never meant... So, alright. I know, like, they dropped this, but there was, like, when I was growing up, there was a beef between the Social Security Administration and the IRS, because the IRS wanted to use the Social Security numbers for the tax ID identification numbers, and the Social Security Department was like, no, this is not like a identifying number. You can't use this. So much so that your Social Security cards for a while said not for identification purposes. Right? The Social Security Administration was going so hard against the IRS not using it because it wasn't secure that they were actually saying, you can't use this. You can't use this to identify yourself. And we still ended up doing it anyways. Because the IRS just was like, oh wait, every American has a specific serial number associated with some money? We can use this? And they were like, no, don't use it. It's not meant for that purpose. So anyways, now we're completely screwed. Yeah, I know. It's so crazy. There's a great video. I can't remember the name of the channel. Oh God. If I can find it, I'll post it in the Discord later. Great history channel though. It's like a cartoon channel though. I can't remember the name of it though. Oversimplified or something like that. Maybe oh God, I'm gonna just guess wrong if I keep guessing. I didn't know you were a contemporary of Rain. When the Band-Aid solution becomes the permanent solution. Oh my God, I know. It's so bad. Well, like, what's even worse about that system, too, is if you have a Social Security number, right? Literally, by just changing the last digit of that Social Security number by one digit, you've now successfully guessed somebody else's Social Security number. It's so bad. Like, that is a bad system. And it's like, it's really on the honor system that you don't misuse somebody's Social Security number. That's it. That's it. That's the only thing stopping you. Having a number ID to recognize. Yeah, I remember too. So there was like political cartoons that came out, and I know like people don't read newspapers or probably even watch political cartoons, but I remember seeing those, and like it was either in a newspaper or in like a history book. But I remember one of the political commentary cartoons was like citizen name, and it was just the Social Security number written out. Like, that was like an original fear, like when this system first came out. Like, as like a means to get, oh, you're not even going to be you anymore. Like, you're just going to be a number. Yeah, I know. We have like, this country's the worst, honestly. Oh, goodness. Hopefully it'll get fixed someday. I'm really hopeful that when we as the millennial generation are finally outlived the baby boomers, we can finally fix all this shit once and for all. These goddamn baby boomers. I'll tell you what, Gen Z, you don't know. You haven't had a full taste of what these boomers can do. But as a millennial who's been on the unfortunate receiving end of their bullshit for 40 years now, holy crap, I cannot wait until they're gone. All of this crap that you're seeing right now is them, like, having a death grip on the last little bit of power their generation has over us. They don't like it. They don't like what we're doing. They don't agree with, they've never liked us. All of this stuff that you're seeing now about Gen Z being lazy and stuff, they did it to us too. They did it to us too. Oh, the millennials are stupid. The millennials are the reason the economy is failing. The millennials don't want to get out and get a real job, except you're the one who caused like the economy to crash and we couldn't get our jobs that we went to school for 4 years, right? They blamed everything on us. And then when we couldn't be scapegoated anymore, they just switched over to Gen Z. And they're like, yeah, Gen Z's useless and stupid. Well, oh, they eat Tide Pods. Look at them, they're dumb. They did the same thing to us. They did the same thing to us, so you're not alone. If anything, I'm on your side, Gen Z. Don't worry, I'm here to protect you from their bullshit. The death throes of their generation. That is so well said, Anna. Can the boomers just go boom already? I know. We're close, though. We're so close, I promise you. And things will eventually get better. But, like, we've got to outlive the Vladimir Putins and the Donald Trumps, right? And we've got to outlive all the... And the Ken Griffins. Don't forget about the hedge fund managers. Everybody forgets about the fucking hedge fund managers. We're always so focused on, like, the political leaders, right? And I get that. Thomas, I know you do this, too. You're like, heavily focused on politics. Don't forget the financial assholes, right? The hedge fund managers. Don't forget the Ken Griffins of the world. They're the most evil. If anything, they are the more evil than the Donald Trumps and the Putins because they're funding them. They're the ones who give them money. Right? So you can't forget about them. If anything, those are the people I hate more, right? Because I understand that the reason the system is as bad as it is because they're funding the operation. They're funding the shit show. Also, outlive... Yes! I'm so glad you know. Oh my god, Zookeeper. Head patch for you. I really hope you're right and things do improve. I know this is cliche to say, ZT, but things are going to get worse before they get better. Imagine what people thought when World War II was going down, right? I can only imagine that they thought that that was it. It's the end of the world. Everything is over. It's never getting better from here. But it did. The world healed and that peace lasted for decades, right? But things will probably get a bit worse before they get better. And that's just me trying to be like realistic about how the world works. Maid, welcome to the stream, cutie pie. Also, by the way, has anybody ever seen what Ken Griffin looks like? Holy crap, if you haven't seen this evil bastard's face, you gotta see it. Hold on. Let me pull up a picture of it. He's so evil looking. It's ridiculous. It's almost comical how evil this guy looks. It's ridiculous. It borders on ridiculousness. Hold on, wait, I'll pull up a picture. Don't get scared now. Don't get scared. You're about to stare into the eyes of absolute evil. Don't get terrified, okay? Ready? Here you go. Ken Griffin. He is in charge of Citadel, which is a hedge fund. They are awful. Hedge funds are very evil. Look at that face. I've never seen anybody try to force a fake smile harder. I've never look at how forced this expression is. It's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable how bad it is. Highly greasy man. He's very rich. He loves mayonnaise, too. Oh, he loves mayonnaise. He puts mayonnaise on everything. I'll tell you what. One of his favorite things to receive in a mail is a fresh jar of mayonnaise. So if you're ever in a gifting spirit, make sure you send Ken Griffin over at Citadel. You can send it to their business address. Send him a fresh, large jar of mayonnaise. I'm sure he'll appreciate that. It's weird enough to be AI, except it's not. It's unfortunately his real face and him really trying to actually look like a normal human being. This is like, it reminds me of Zuckerberg. Like, have you ever seen Zuckerberg's expressions? It kind of reminds me of that. By the way, oh no, the chat's not moving again? Oh, god damn it. YouTube, what the hell? Oh no. Alright, well, we're about to end the stream anyway, so we're getting to that time. I see it. I know the chat's not moving on. YouTube's been glitching out all day. This happened on the last stream too. The $1 million smile? Oh god. I hope if I ever get $1 million, I don't smile like that. Ugh. Ugh. If I get $1 million, I'm gonna be down. I am starting my charity. If I have $1 million, you know what the first thing I'm gonna do is? We're starting the Rain's Refuge charity. And like 90% of it is gonna go straight into that charity. Because our community needs it. We need a shelter system for the gay and trans community. It is a need. It is a need. After my own personal life experiences and talking with some of my closest friends, we need a shelter system for our community that specifically is catered to our community. And I understand there are women's shelters out there. That's lovely. That's great. We really need something that is specifically catered to, are you trans? Are you transitioning? Are you part of the gay community? Because we have very unique issues that need to be accommodated. All right, but on that note, I'm going to wrap up the live stream. But before I do, I always like to say a very special thank you to everybody who's been so supportive, especially today, especially like with all the stuff that I'm going to be trying to do next weekend. I'm going to be collecting ideas for the fundraiser that I'm going to be trying to do. I'm going to plan out some really fun streams. We're going to be playing some awesome games, and we're going to be having a good time as always. But with all of that out of the way, thank you all so much for watching this live stream, and I hope everyone out there has a wonderful day.